We will start everything from the scratch, as I told you. When I say scratch, what does that mean? Means when you go to the system as an admin. You have to start system setting first. That's it, of course. If you haven't done all the settings, your system will not work properly. When I say setting, it means what are the initial enablement that you have to do so that your system will get synced with your Employee Central, or widgets that we say. Then there are some other things that you need to have in the system in order to control. Okay. Yes, we will come to this later when we talk about the home page and all the settings. Slowly and gradually, I'll show you how to assign these links, how to make sure that on our home page, all these styles are available, or if you want to reshuffle the tiles, as we were asking earlier. That if I can move one tile and add any other tile, if I can change the look and feel of the home page, we'll come to that later, once we are done with our settings and the initial. Okay. Now, what is the first thing that we do? The very first thing we do. What? Now, this is the element system, but there is some master data we already have somewhere. Like Employee Central, we did talk about. What we do here. First of all, we go to the settings and do some changes. As an admin, of course. Now, this is admin and this is the. Let's see this, starting from here, till this preference. Yes, all these steps are very important. From admin part. Okay. Yes. We will talk about that step by step. Everything you do in the elements from admin part depends on these steps. Okay. If you know these steps, you know everything else. I mean, this is all that we have. But what are the other tabs, like menu? Of course, menu shows you everything that we already have. Recent is just a shortcut. Because there are lots of information like, see if I click here, we have plenty of options. If I click on any other option, then again, we have plenty of data. Recent is. You don't have to come back and navigate to different places. It's better you just click on recent, then whatever you have done recently will be marked here. Like, I want to create an item. Let's say, for an example, if I want to create an item, I went to this item. Yes. We'll come to this. We'll talk about this in detail. I'm just showing you an example. Okay. I said, I just made a normal search. All the items are there. Let's say I went to this particular item. Okay. I did all the things that I wanted. I made changes. Once I'm done with it, see. I don't have to go anywhere. Let's say I did 5, 7 things, and all of a sudden you realize, oh no, the last to last part. What I did was incorrect, or I have to go back to that. You don't have to go to menu and navigate through everything. You just come to recent. You can just click on that again. System will take it. This is one, and this is very helpful. Now I have the system. So what are the basic and first setup that we do? The very first setup that we do. We say, now I want to use the LMS. Correct. So the first thing I'll tell you is this one. So for that, what we do? We go to System Administration. Admin and then System Administration. Okay. Now here you will have an access option, called Configuration. The moment you click on this system configuration now, you have this entire list of data. Okay. You have to do some technical settings. You don't have to worry about it. This is something we, as a consultant, do. So you, as an end user, you can see your HRI segment. You don't have to do anything here. Okay. But you should know. Because, let's say tomorrow, your consultant did something and they are not available. How would you do the changes? Correct. Now there are some steps. Look, if you see attachment authentication, Bisacs, all these things are there. Genification content and every changes that we were talking about that what I can see in the homepage are available here. All the settings that you do, it will come from here. So the very first thing that we do the settings with is Bisacs. So what we'll do? We'll go and click on this. Now this is pre-populated by SAP, but there are some minor changes that you have to do in this. Okay. Yeah, what are the changes? First of all, this one. This will always remain false initially. When you start your elements, what you have to do? You have to change it to true. Can you see success factors? Learning enabled means, do you have your success factor elements enabled? You said, true means yes. Initially, it will be false from system when you receive it. Usually it is false. You change it to true. Now we say which system. Because LMS is there everywhere, but which system do you want to integrate it with or sync it with? What is the system ID? Here you go, and you define your system ID. It's a separate company ID. You provide your company ID. The company ID that I'm assigning it to or syncing it with is called tenant ID. Sap LMS. Tenant ID and sync in production is this one. So you don't have to do any changes. The above one. Leave this as it is. This one, don't do anything to it.